Do you feel like there's something missing with your build? Do you not understand how these other players are playing so good, how they're dominating NBA 2K20 so well? Well, I have the perfect video for you. This is the most complete, this is the most comprehensive build tutorial ever seen in NBA 2K20. We're gonna break down all the details, all in this one video.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me. I came up from...
Yo, what's up guys? It is PowerGotGame back with another video. Now what you guys are about to see and witness is the most complete build tutorial ever. We're not only going to break down the build, we're going to tell you why it's a good build. And we're going to tell you the weight, we're going to tell you the wingspan, we're going to tell you every single detail of the build, the badge breakdowns, every single part you should upgrade. And we're even going to show you what badges you should use once you get this build. So it's great. I have 4 great builds for you guys. This is all the best guard builds in this game. If you have a guard build right now and you don't have a build at least similar to this or a lot like this, then you should probably go recreate and make one of these builds right now, because these are the builds that are dominating NBA 2K20 as I speak. And I wanted to put it all in one video, not spread it out into 4 or 5 different videos, but put it all in this one video. Now if you guys want me to do something similar for centers, I have a lot of knowledge on centers too, and just the builds and how they work. I'll make a video of the best center builds. You guys drop a like on this video right now. I need you all to drop a like. And if this does well, you guys like this, I'm gonna make a best center build video too. You know what I mean? I didn't want to put it all into one video because the guards for one video and then the centers for another video. So that's gonna be cool to see, but let's get right into it. First build I'm about to show you is probably one of the most, if not the most dominant build in the game right now. This build is unstoppable. It's well-rounded. It can do it all. A lot of people call it the BP build. It's basically this pie chart right here where it has the shooting and finishing. It's like, I call it like a slash and sharp. They call it the BP after like the 2K League player who was one of the first people to use it. But you choose that pie chart. You want to choose the first physical profile right here with the speed, the high speed. So you want to choose that. And be careful. Pay attention really close when I upgrade this stuff, because a lot of this is going to affect how many badges you get. So don't just go and choose the pie chart and then just choose any different upgrade. What you want to do is you want to go and you want to max out the close shot all the way to 90. You want to put your drive and layup maxed out to 87. Drive and dunk, you want to max this out to 82. This is one of the most important part, because the drive and dunk is what helps you get the contact dunks, and you're going to be able to just dunk on people with this build. Like, this build will literally dunk on centers in the paint. Okay, so you're going to have 16 finishing badges. You want to put the standing dunk, you want to stop it at 35. Don't put anything in post herc. You want to put the mid-range shot, you want to put it all the way up to 81. You want to put a 3-point shot all the way up to 80. You want to put the free throw rating. You want to stop it right here. You want to put it at 88. And then the post fade, you want to just go ahead and just max out, because so you can get the maximum shooting badges at 21 right here. Now for playmaking, what you want to do is you want to max out the pass accuracy, max out the ball handling. This is going to leave you with 13 playmaking badges. You could change around these a little bit if you want like one more playmaking badge, but this is what I think is the best. And then for defense, what you want to do, nothing in interior defense. Perimeter defense, you want to put to a 75. You want to put your lateral quickness to 72. You want to put your steal to a 77. And the rest you might as well put on defensive rebounding right here. And you have the final badge breakdown. 16 finishing, 21 shooting, 13 playmaking, 8 defensive, and rebound. Now I'm gonna go over the height right quick. The height, I recommend for body shape, for all of these, I recommend just put built body shape. For height, I recommend 6'3". You can go 6'2". Do not go higher than 6'3" with this build. But you can, I recommend 6'3". 6'2" is a little short, but if you're comfortable and you think you can do well for short players, you can get away with it, to be honest. And it'll be faster and quicker and all of that. But I like 6'3". That's the best height for it, in my opinion. You want to go minimum weight, and what you want to go with wingspan, you want to go minimum wingspan too. So this is the key thing. But if you kind of, you know what I'm saying, if you get cold, then you're not going to be able to speed boost anymore. So that's why that's so key. So it can speed boost at 96 overall, but this is a build that you need to have your overall, because a lot of people that make these builds, this is a build that is not going to be good at 90 or 91 overall. This is a build that's going to be really good at 99 overall. So you're going to unlock your contact dunks where you can dunk on people at 98 overall. And you're gonna have an 88 3-pointer once you get the 99.9 if you can. So this is only for people that are elite at the game and can consistently stay 98, 99 overall. If you're gonna be 95, 94, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna be able to keep that high overall and you're gonna be stuck at 95, 96, then you might want to reconsider this build. But this build is great if you're good. And if you actually can get it to 99 overall, it's probably the best guard build in the game, as it can just completely do everything. It can do contact dunks. It has high shooting, as you guys can see here. It has Hall of Fame finishing badges, Hall of Fame shooting badges, and it has enough defense with like the defensive badges to play like good on ball defense, and you can even sit corner off ball too. So it's great defense. It's just so well rounded. That's why a lot of people like this build. You can just go in the paint and do so much. Now for the takeovers, what takeover you want to choose with this, I recommend the slashing takeover, because if you get that very quickly, you can get it and you can just, it complements what you want to do with this build. You can just dunk on people, they're going to be unstoppable, you're going to get blow-bys. Once you get slashing takeover and you have this build, it's over, because they're going to sag off, because they're like he's a slasher, but you can just shoot the 3. But all these takeovers are good, you just got to complement your playstyle. So if you like fading a lot, maybe choose shot creating. Playmaking, playmaking is nice too if you're just gonna dribble a lot, but I feel like the slashing is just like you can cut to the paint, and then the sharp if you're just gonna shoot a ton. But slashing is what I recommend for this, so that's gonna complete that build and how you do it. But next I'm gonna get into what badges you should choose, because this is gonna be a very detailed, we're gonna break down the badges, what badges you should. So let's get right in. All right guys, so I actually went into the test build thing so I could break down exactly what badges you should get. Now this is when it's maxed out. This is what badges you're going to want to equip. So for your finishing badges, there's a couple things. The main badges you need to equip automatically is Hall of Fame contact finisher. That's a must you may have on here. Hall of Fame slithery finisher is also a must that you're going to want to put on here. Then you're going to want to put on, these kind of depend on if you're playing 2s or 3s, but you want to put on Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. That's also a must, because you're so short and it's going to give you a big boost when you're going up. But now the rest is 2s or 3s. So if you're playing 2s a lot, then I would say fancy footwork. You know what I mean? Fancy footwork with the layups and other things when you're going to be driving in. But if you're going to be, that's Hall of Fame. Like, don't split these. Just do, I would say, Hall of Fame. So fancy footwork if you're going to be playing more 2s. But if you're going to be playing more 3s, then do relentless. Because a lot of times you're out of energy and you're going to have to finish a lot of times. So you're running around the whole court and you want to finish at the last second. So fancy footwork for 2s and relentless finisher for 3s. And that's what you're going to want to do for the finishing badges. Now for the shooting badges, it's simple. Hall of Fame green machine, Hall of Fame hot zone hunter. If you know what you're doing, you should have a lot of hot spots around the court with this build. You want to do Hall of Fame quick draw. Now you can adjust the quick draw based on how you like shooting. Obviously, like if most people try to use the Hall of Fame, but if you like shooting better on gold or silver, don't be afraid to put this down and you can adjust the rest like that. But Hall of Fame range extender is also a must right here. Where is range extender? Right here. Hall of Fame range extender is a must. And you're gonna have, after that, you're gonna have 5 points left. So 4 points left, you can you can choose here. A lot of people like hot start, but that's kind of risky. You can, if you don't like hot start, you can put it in volume shooter, and it's kind of like you can also put it in difficult shots. It kind of depends on your play style. So hot start if you want to be risky and you feel like you're going to score at the beginning, maybe like for the 1v1 core. And difficult shots if you're on 2s and you like fading a lot, maybe like Ticino, person like fading, he might put it on difficult shots. Or volume shooter if you just feel like you're the main scorer on your team. So this kind of depends, like there's no right way to do it. It kind of depends on, you want to spread these last out based on, okay, what do I like and how do I play and what do I do? So volume shooters, if you take a ton of shots, hot start, and difficult shots. Now, don't put it on anything else. I wouldn't put it on flexible, clutch, corner. I wouldn't. Deadeye is a useless badge in my opinion. That's how I would kind of spread it out. So I'm just gonna put a Hall of Fame volume shooter, and then I'm just gonna put bronze difficult shots just to show you guys an example. But this is our preference. Now the next thing is playmaking. Now you guys probably wonder, only 13 playmaking badges. How are you gonna do this? So what you want to do is gold handles for days is definitely what you need. You want gold tight handles, and you're gonna need gold quick first step. Like these are all must right here. Unpluckable you need on at least bronze. It's like not much difference between, I don't know if you guys know this, but as long as you have it on bronze, you won't give up that much. So you want bronze on unpluckable, and you got 3 points left on kind of how you play. So if you're throwing lobs and you're going for rep, you might want to do gold lob city passer. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing normally, what I would recommend on this build is just use dimer, gold dimer, and that's going to be very helpful. But you can also put it on floor general. I would recommend only putting it on floor general, dimer, or lob city passer, just depending on how you're playing or who you're playing with, and it just depends on the situation. But most of the time, just keep it here on dimer. And now last but not least is defensive and rebounding badges. So what you want to do for the defensive and rebounding badges is, it kind of depends on how you're playing defense. Are you going to be the on ball defender, guarding the guy, bringing up the court, or are you just going to have like a lockdown or someone guard the ball? So if you're on ball and you're playing on ball defense a lot, you want to have gold clamps, gold pick dodger. People underrate pick dodger. If you don't have pick dodger, then you can't play defense on an elite level because you're just gonna get caught every single time. And I say silver pickpocket. Pickpocket is underrated. The ability to get steals, it's a game changer right there. Now, if you're sitting like in the corner and you're not guarding the person on the ball, then what you want to do instead is you want to do gold chase down. So you want to do gold chase down artist right here. You want to do gold intimidator, and you want to do like silver interceptor. Then this is if you're playing empty defense off ball. It kind of depends like what you're doing there. So most of the time, if you're using this build, people are just going to play on ball. So I would just keep this: the gold clamps, the gold pick dodger, the silver pickpocket. And that's going to conclude how you should kind of give you a guideline of how you should use badges on this build. And if you guys already have this build, think about how you're using your badges, and maybe if you want to change it or something like that. But now we're going to go on to the Nets build. Okay guys, this Nets build is also amazing, one of the most dominant guard builds in the game. So position point guard right here. What you guys want to do is make the build. You guys want to make it shooting and playmaking. This is a great build. A playmaking shot creator is going to be when it's done. A lot of people have this build, but you got to be careful how you make it, because it can say playmaking shot creator, but you can make it completely wrong. It can be a terrible build. So you want to do shooting and playmaking. You want to do this first physical profile game with the most speed. And how you want to break it down is in a unique way. This is going to be the way that I recommend to get the best and the most badges. So you want to put this all up. You want to do the close shot, max stat to 85. You want to do drive and layup to 77. You want to do the drive and dunk, and you want to put it to 69. You want to put your stand and dunk up to 37 right here, so you can get those 6 finishing badges. For the mid-range shot, you want to match that. Your 3-point shot, you want to match that to 84. Your free throw, you want to match that to 90. And your post fade, I would stop it and you put it up at exactly 68. And then if you want to max out your pass accuracy, you want to max out your ball handling. That's going to give you right here, you guys going to see the 19 ball handling. That's going to give you 19 playmaking badges. But you guys don't want to be done there. You want to put up the post moves a little bit so you can get like 2 extra playmaking badges. So you're going to stop this at 56 right here, 21 playmaking badges. And now for defense, don't even put up interior defense. Perimeter defense, you want to put that to 73. Lateral quickness, you want to put that up to 72 max. Still, you put that up to 75. And then you go down to the defensive rebounding and you put the rest up there so you can get it to 64. So you're done and you get 6, 20, 21, and 6. Very balanced. You got kind of badges in everywhere. I think that's 40, I think that's like 53 total badges. That's a ton of badges either way. So now with the human body shape, I always recommend build. But for height, it's a kind of dilemma. So 6'3" is probably good for threes. It's fast, it's quick, it's speedy. And you can either go 6'3" like this, or you can go 6'5". 6'5" is probably for if you need more size, so maybe like on 2s, or you're doing more ISO in general, and you can body people and finish better. So 6'5", more 2s, 6'3" is more speedy. So I'm just gonna, for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna put it 6'5", but that's kind of like a personal choice. You know what I mean? So weight, go minimum weight. And for wingspan, go minimum wingspan. That's what you guys want to do right there. So now the last part for takeover, you want to do, this kind of depends on how you play. You either want to do the playmaking takeover, in my opinion, or the shot creating. It just depends if you're more a scorer or a passer. If you're more of a passer, then assists will get the playmaking takeover a lot faster. And if you're doing fades and even jump shots in general, then the shot creating is going to help you with that. But I wouldn't recommend, just because like how this build plays, like the slashing and the spot up shooter won't help you as much. So I would do shot creating if you like to shoot and you're gonna fade a lot, and playmaking if you're gonna do a passing. So I personally like passing, so I'm just gonna choose the playmaking right here to choose an example. But you can, I'm saying, you can do whatever you guys want. So now I'm gonna go break down the badges for this build next. All right, guys, that's the badges for this playmaking shot creator. So you have the sits, 20, 21 sits. What you guys want to do is for the finishing. Close right here, what you want to do, what I recommend is using gold contact finisher. Contact finisher is probably one of the best and most important ones. And then gold slithery finisher. But this is not like certain. What you could do instead is gold fancy footwork. This is kind of situational. Maybe if you play twos a lot, you might want to put on gold fancy footwork instead. Or if you're trying to get like a ton of lobs or some situation, that you can put gold lob city finisher. And that's just like situational. But these are probably the main recommended ones just for the finishing. Now for shooting, you want to put on the Hall of Fame Green Machine. You want to put on the Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. You want to put on the Hall of Fame Quick Jar. You want to put on the Hall of Fame Range Extender. These are all must right here. And you're going to have 4 points left. And you can put these like in the same thing kind of as the, I don't know if you guys saw the last build when I was talking about the BP slash and sharp build. It's kind of like your play style. So if you want to use hot start, volume shooter, or difficult shots, it should go in probably one of these 3. But it kind of depends on how you play. So Just because this build is a lot of people like to fade on it a lot, I might just put it on Hall of Fame difficult shots. But you can spread this out between these three just depending on how you want to play. But Deadeye, I'm trying to tell you guys, that's overrated. Corner specialist, sometimes you could do this if you like fading a ton, because when you fade in the corner, it counts for corner specialist. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, between those badges, that's all I would do. You don't really need catch and shoot. You're gonna green everything anyway with your high 3-pointer. So next, you want to talk about the playmaking. So you want Hall of Fame tight handles, of course. You know what I mean? That's a must. You want Hall of Fame quick first step. You want Hall of Fame handles for days. And you want Hall of Fame, you want Hall of Fame dimer. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame dimer is also a key one. A lot of people sleep on the dimer. But Hall of Fame dimer is such a major badge. You know, so my controller died here for a sec. I was like, what's going on? Hall of Fame dimer right here. And you want Hall of Fame floor general. And then after you're next with that, you just want to put on the rest, the bronze unpluggable. So right there. So Hall of Fame floor general, handles for days, dimer, quick first step, tight handles, and bronze is pretty unpluggable. Now defense is going to be the last thing that we want to do here. And it kind of like depends in situational too. So are you guarding on ball? If you're going on ball, gold clamps and gold pick dodger. That's what you should do. Be done. Now, if you're guarding like in the corner or you're not guarding on ball, you're guarding somebody off ball and they won't have the ball bringing up the court, then you want to guard put gold interceptor and probably gold chase down. But like I said, when you're a guard this time, most of the time, unless you have like a lockdown on your team, you're going to switch. You're going to want to have this gold clamps and gold pick dodger because you are going to be guarding on ball. So that's going to conclude the badges for this build, and we're going to be on to the next build, man, which is also a very next build is unstoppable. This is the build I kind of fear the most when I play guards. I call it the La Monster build, low key, the two-way slash and playmaker. If you guys watch La Monster, y'all know about this build. It's basically just the playmaking, half orange, half red, playmaking and defensive rebounding pie chart right there. You want to choose this pie chart, go down orange and red. And for the physical profile, you want to choose actually the fourth one. You want to scroll down and you want to choose the fourth one. You want the one with speed and you want it to give you vertical. So this is the fourth one. That's the physical profile you want to choose right there. Now for the close shot, you guys want to be careful. And like I said, pay attention to how I'm upgrading stuff and how you're going to get your upgrades. So you want to upgrade this and you want to upgrade it all the way, 85 right there. You want to do the driving layups, 84. You want to do driving dunk, 85. This is key so you can get contact dunks and all of this stuff. Standing dunks, post hook, you don't really want to touch. Mid-range shot, you want to put that to 73. 3-point shot, 67. I know this looks low, and this is why this build you got to be very careful, because you're going to have like a 70, 74 when you actually use the build at 99. But this is a build that takes elite shooters. If you know you're just not good shooting, then you might not want to use this build because people are just going to be sagging off of you. You're going to miss every single shot. But if you're comfortable shooting with a 73-pointer, then this build becomes dangerous. If you can green threes with this build, this is dangerous, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys. So post fade, you want to put this up to 70. Pass accuracy, you want to put this up all to 89. Ball handling, you want to put this up to 89. Post moves, you want to stop this at 47. Interior defense, don't even touch it. Perimeter defense, put it all the way up to 85. Lateral quickness, put it up to 84. Steal, put it to 87. Look at these defensive ratings. And defensive rebounding, you want to put up to 73. So to summarize the badge breakdown, you see how well balanced it is. It's 11, 10, 21, and 19. And it's basically like a lock that can speed boost. It has contact dunks, which is pretty incredible to me. It can shoot wide open threes consistently if you know what you're doing. Like I said, it gets 99 speed when you have the what is it called, gym rat and everything. You're gonna have 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 vertical. So it's literally like a beast, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys. So now, built as always for the body shape. For height, I recommend 6'5", and you guys are probably wondering 6'5". Don't do like smaller because there's no really point. 6'5" allows you to bully these smaller guards, but you also have the size to guard the taller players, and you can still be able to shoot. It's a great balance. It's pointless to go any shorter than this, but you don't want to go up to 6'6" because it will lower your ball handling so drastically where it's like you can't even speed boost anymore. So it has to be 6'5". This is one of those builds like it just has to be 6'5". Now, minimum weight, minimum wingspan. You guys probably wondering like, yo, I don't know about the minimum wingspan, but this is key so for you able to dribble and ball handle effectively. Like I know it's kind of weird on a lockdown to put your wingspan down, but you want to have the minimum wingspan right here. Now for your takeover, The best are probably either playmaking or slashing takeover, especially the slashing if you drive into it. But if you just really just love defense or something, you can hit with the lockdown. I wouldn't do shot creator. All these except shot creator are good. It kind of depends on your play style. But if you really take pride in defense and you really want to be like lock people up, you can do lockdown. But I say playmaking or slasher are the best. So I'm just gonna choose for the purposes of this video. I'm just gonna choose slasher right here until we go to the next step. And now we get to break down the badges that you want to choose for this build, guys. So we're gonna go into that. All right, guys. Now we get to break down the badges for this amazing two-way slashing playmaker. And these are the badges that I recommend. I really wanted to go into detail and break down, okay, these are the badges that you use. So a lot of times you can, if you put on the wrong badges, the build will be completely, you know what I'm saying, messed up. So for finishing badges, what I recommend is literally you want to go to the gold contact finisher, you want to go gold giant slayer, you want to go gold slittery finisher right here, and you want to just do silver relentless. That's one option. There's actually two options I kind of recommend for this, because what you can do is instead of having this giant slayer on gold, you can actually say, you know what, I'm going to put fancy footwork on gold, and then you can just put the silver, you can put silver, take out relentless finisher and put the silver giant slayer. So there's two choices here. The first choice, the second choice, kind of depends on your preference. This is probably more of a 2s thing, and then the 3s thing is probably more if you want to do the gold giant slayer and the silver relentless. So I'm just gonna keep it on the 3s one right here, but it's either way. It just kind of depends on how you want to play. Now for shooting, you only get 10 shooting badges, so you got to choose these very extremely carefully. You want to go with the gold quick jar, you want to go with the gold range extender, and then you want to go silver green machine and silver hot zone hunter. Now if you're really having trouble getting hot zones because you're not shooting well, then just go all the way in on gold green machine and then just put the bronze hot zone hunter, you know what I mean? But in most cases, you should try to, if you have a good number of hot zones, you should do silver. And that's what I recommend for the shooting badges. Now for the playmaking, you do get a good 21 right here. So this is nice. And what you want to do is the Hall of Fame tight handles. So that's going to be really, really key. You want to do the Hall of Fame quick first step. That's a nice one right there. Hall of Fame handles for days. Hall of Fame dimer. Hall of Fame floors. You know, this is a very good build at helping out the teammates. And then you, of course, you want to put the bronze unpluckable at the end. So that's what's going to conclude the playmaking badges. Now defense, there's two options that you guys can do with the defense too. So Hall of Fame clamps, this is the first option. Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator. Look at these defensive badges. Hall of Fame pick dodger, Hall of Fame chase down, and then at the end you would put the gold pickpocket, and you're just gonna be ripping and locking people down, fighting through screens, draining energy. But what you can do instead is you can do, you know what I'm saying, what you're gonna do is gold pickpocket and do gold chase down artist instead. So these are kind of interchangeable. You can do the gold chase down artist, or you can do the Hall of Fame pick. You know what I'm saying? You can do Hall of Fame pickpocket, or you can do Hall of Fame chase down artist, whichever one you want. But I would keep the clamps, intimidator, and pick out your own if I was you. So that's going to conclude the badges for the two-way slashing playmaker. We have one more build left I want to show you guys. So let's get right into it. Last build, but definitely not the least. And this is pretty much like a lockdown build. It's like a lock sharp build. If you want to use any kind of lockdown, you're going to need a lockdown on the 2s, on the 3s. You want to guard ball, you want to be able to shoot. Then this is probably one of the best lockdown kind of, I consider it kind of guard, but it can guard centers too. So what you want to do is you want to choose this pie chart, obviously shooting, defensive, rebounding. That's very, very important right there. What pie chart you guys want to choose is you want to choose this pie chart right here with the speed and the strength. The strength is important because a lot of times if you're going to play the 2 on the 2s, then you want to be able to guard centers. You want to be able to guard guards, but you also want to be able to have the ability to guard centers if you have to. So that's very important to choose this pie chart right here. This is the third pie chart. This is the speed and strength one right here. And next after that, what you guys are going to do, you're going to upload, you're going to upgrade the close shot right here. You're going to stop it right there at 83. You're going to put the driving layup. You're going to match it. You're going to put the driving dunk. 74, you're going to put the standing dunk. You're not going to put it all the way up, but you're going to put it at 46 to stop it right here. You're going to put your mid-range shot up to 79. You're going to put your three-point shot to 77. You're going to put your free throw at 85. And you're going to stop your post fade at 78. So pay attention here. Now this is, you're not even going to touch the playmaking at all. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically match the defense, not all the way, but you're going to match up the interior, perimeter, lateral. You're going to put the steal all the way. You're going to put the block all the way. You're going to put the offensive rebound. You're going to stop it at 73. And then you're going to put the rest all the way to the defensive rebound right here. So what that leaves you with is 5, 17, 120. And you do this in a very unique way where it allows you to have the the shooting and defensive rebounding badges, but it gives you the extra finishing badges. So if you put these in like playmaking, then you won't really get extra playmaking badges, and you won't get any extra finishing badges. So this gives you like the most possible badges just right here with this spread out, and it's going to allow you to not only shoot and play defense, but you can also like do a little bit of finishing inside. So I really like that kind of breakdown. So the body shape, I say built again as always. Now it's 2 options here. 6'7" if you want to be quicker, faster on the lockdown, but if you want to be a bigger lockdown that you're going to be guarding centers more of the time, then bigger, stronger lockdown, you'll still be pretty fast, and do a 6'9". So I'm just going to do the 6'9" for this example, but you can do 6'7" if you want a speeder lockdown right there. 6'9", guarding centers. And now for the weight, it depends. If you're doing a bigger, trying to guard like centers and stuff, I would do like 205. If you do minimum weight, if you want to be faster on the side. So for this example, I'm just going to show you guys like the 205 right here. The wingspan, obviously, if you're making a lockdown build, you need to go match wingspan. So you guys see you have a pretty good 3-point shot. It's a 72 right now, but at 99 it'll be a 76, so you'll be able to shoot pretty consistently. Kind of like you'll be able to green that every single time if you definitely know what you're doing. You have great defensive stats. You have a really well balanced kind of like badge breakdown. And basically what this leaves you for the takeover is 2 things. Don't choose the glass takeover. It's really between lockdown and sharp takeover. Now lockdown is probably the best one right here as a lockdown defender, but you can choose if you want to confuse people or you just want to be deadly just shooting with the takeover and you feel like you shoot a lot with your lockdown, then you can choose the sharp, but either lockdown or sharp. But I recommend lockdown pretty much in this possession. So that breaks down that build, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna end it finally with the badges that I think you should use for it. So let's go straight into that. All right guys, last but not least, the badges for this 3-level scorer type lockdown build. And what you want to go with is the finishing is kind of like it's kind of up in the air. So what you want to do, but you obviously want to put contact finisher, you want to put gold contact finisher on, and then after that what I would recommend is putting something like consistent finisher, something right there. You could do silver right there. It's kind of, you can do a consistent finisher. You can kind of do giant slayer, it might help you right there. You can do back down punisher. It kind of depends on how you want to play, you know what I mean? But contact finisher is a must with the gold, consistent finisher with the silver. That's what I would do. Now for the shooting, what you want to do is gold catch and shoot right here, gold catch and shoot, gold corner specialist. Now you probably like, you have Hall of Fame badges, why aren't you matching this on Hall of Fame? It's because we don't have that many upgrades. You have 17, so you got to spread these out a little bit. Gold corner, because a lot of times lockdowns will be in the corner a lot, spotting up, so that's going to be key. Gold green machine, and then Hall of Fame quick jar and Hall of Fame range extender. So let's do Hall of Fame range extender. And where's quick jar right here? Hall of Fame quick jar. So you can switch these around. Like maybe you could put corner down. You could do Hall of Fame green machine if you just don't like the corner as much. But basically Hall of Fame quick jar, Hall of Fame range extenders and stuff you need key. And for playmaking, it's just one playmaking. I would do either kind of bronze unpluckable so you don't get ripped, or you can do bronze break starter, or you can do bronze quick first step, just depending on how you want to play. So a lot of people like to use this bronze quick first step, so I'm gonna put it on that. And finally for the defensive and rebounding badges, you want, and it kind of depends on if you're playing on ball or off ball, like the thing. So are you playing on ball or are you playing against a center? If you're playing against a center and you're playing the 2 on like the 2s, you want to have Hall of Fame rebound chaser on. You know what I mean? You want to have Hall of Fame chase down artists. You want to have Hall of Fame intimidator. And you want to even have Hall of Fame pickpocket. Hall of Fame pickpocket's a great badge that's so underrated. And you might put on pogo stick or Hall of Fame. This is if you're playing like the 2 right there. But if you're playing like 3s and you're not really playing the 3 position, but you're playing defense on the guard, then you want to play like, it's a lot of versatility here based on who you're playing against. And the 3s you might put on the Hall of Fame clamps right there instead. And you might not even need rebound chaser right there. You might put on Hall of Fame pick dodger instead. So it kind of depends. Basically put clamps, Hall of Fame clamps on if you're playing more 3s, and if you're playing more 2s, make sure you have rebound chaser on Hall of Fame. So I would just rotate this between back and forth. That's my personal opinion on there. So I hope that helped you guys. And we went through 4 great, probably the best guard builds in the game. If you don't have one of those guard builds, then you should probably reconsider and make one of those. And a nice lockdown build here that I kind of consider a guard out here. So if you guys want more of this, I'll make a best center video coming up soon with all the best center build videos in the game, detailed just like this, with the badges, with the build breakdowns, with the heights, with the weight, the wingspan, everything. Just drop a like on this video if you want me to do it for centers too. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a lot from this video, man. And until the next time, because I am out.
I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up to sign. I never trust, I've been nice. She seeing that drip on the bone, make sure she won't call.